Chief Carlos, do you know who attacked you?
Hey, who are you? It's dangerous here. Leave here.
I can help you fight off the invaders.
Against intruders.
Leave them for now. Take the loot and leave.
Thank you, stranger, but why did you help us?
Hykros sent me to shut down the Omnium Tower here, and Mr. Kim said you could help me.
Kim? So he actually remembers me, huh? I'm sorry, though. I'm afraid I can't help you. As you see, we can't even protect ourselves right now. Although the shelter is safe for the time being, the heirs of Ida have captured a lot of our people. We need to find a way to save them.
I can help you. Do you know where they were taken?
Sure, we'll take any help we can get. When the heirs of Ida retreated, I ordered someone to tail them. She should send word any time now.
How can I contact her?
Her name is Marie. She's a very brave girl. I'll sync her walkie-talkie frequency band to yours. I'm counting on you to save our friends.
I'm Marie. The heirs of Ida have retreated to a stronghold by the shore. I'm trying to locate the hostages.
Marie, can you hear me?
I'll send you the coordinates. I need reinforcements now. Are you the one the chief sent to me? I thought there would be more of you. Taking on the heirs of Ida won't be easy. Our captured companions are inside, but there are a lot of guards on patrol. I'm afraid to get any closer. But can you really do it? Don't put yourself and the others at risk, and I will report to Chief Carlos right away.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Everyone can return home safely. But while you were away, a strange man came looking for you. He also claimed to be from Hykros, but I didn't know whether he was telling the truth or not. I asked him to wait in the room opposite. I placed some guards at the door to be on the safe side. Go and confirm whether he is who he says he is.
Ah, you're here at last. I thought I was going to be locked up here forever. Do I look suspicious to you?
I think this is quite suspicious.
Let's get down to business. Hykros seems a little worried. The Omnium reserves in the tower have reached full capacity, leaving less than 10% space for emergency overflow. However, according to the information I collected earlier on, the operational state of the Omnium Tower seems to be abnormal. We need to make adequate plans after carrying out a field investigation. If we can't turn it off as soon as possible, we're likely to see a large-scale energy leak.
It's not too late. Let's get going.
So, is our guest a friend of yours?
He's my friend, Franz. He's one of the good guys. We have a mission to carry out for Hykros, so I've come to say goodbye to you for now.
I see. I'm sorry for the inhospitality. Apologize to your friend for me, would you? We didn't mean to offend him. If you're going to the Omnium Tower, you've got a long journey ahead of you. Let me ask Marie to give you a ride.
According to standard safety regulations, Marie has not yet reached the minimum age to legally drive a vehicle.
Don't underestimate Marie. She's an awesome kid. Trust me. You helped us out so much today. If you're ever in trouble, feel free to return here anytime, and we'll do all we can to help you.
The car is ready. Make sure you stay safe out there.
There you are! I hear you want to go to the Omnium Tower. Chief Carlos asked me to give you a ride.
Right, thank you. My companion here is coming with us.
No problem. Just leave it to me. Are you ready? Let's go! Come up when you're ready. Sorry, this is as far as I can take you. There are a lot of spider mines on the road ahead, and this car is just too heavy. If we try driving on any further, something bad might happen. And this is the only road that allows a vehicle to pass through. I'm afraid you'll have to find a way to get closer to your destination on foot. Mia, thanks you. It's not safe here. Please return to the shelter as soon as possible. I can take care of myself. Don't you worry about me. Head through the mountain pass up ahead, and you should be able to see the Omnium Tower. Have a safe trip.
Franz, what should we do now?
We don't have time to clear the road. With your skill, it should be easy enough to avoid these things. Let's just keep our distance from them. If you can find the control device for these mines, you can initiate the self-destruct protocol and let them take care of themselves. I'll wait for you here. Now get a move on. Wherever there are spider mines, you can almost be certain that the heirs of Ida are close by. The welcome wagon's here already? I can't say I'm surprised.
According to the information Marie provided us, we need to take the third mountain road up ahead, and then we should be able to see the Omnium Tower.
I haven't been to this place in quite a while, but I still remember where the Omnium Tower is. Come with me. The Omnium Tower should be just over this mountain. The outside... That tower doesn't look right. I remember setting up a cannon near here for this very situation, but I can't remember where it is exactly.
A cannon? You're planning on blowing up the Omnium Tower with a cannon?
Don't worry. The icebreaker fires low-pressure shockwave bombs, designed to break the ice, but leave the Omnium Tower's main structure intact. But the cannon hasn't been used in decades, and many of the parts are probably useless now. We'll have to find some replacement parts to repair it. There's an Heirs of Ida stronghold not far from here. Maybe we'll find something there. I'll leave the parts to you, and I'll locate the cannon first. This is a really violent blizzard. Watch your step. There's a small group of Heirs of Ida members up ahead. Not that many. You can probably pick them up. Kid, check on that supply box and see what you can find.
I found these parts in the warehouse. Will they be enough?
Don't worry about that just yet. The cannon's energy cell is out of juice, so we'll have to find a new one.
We have a new mission?
A good adventure should be complicated, don't you think? Plus, I haven't even found the cannon yet, and I can't just let you stand around doing nothing. I know of an old warehouse nearby. We might as well try there first. I mean, what do we have to lose?
Doesn't look like there's anything. I'll go inside and take a good look. It is. It should be here.
Good work! I've located the cannon. We're only one step away from solving this thing.
Go on then. What are you waiting for?
What I'm saying is, there's still one step to take care of.
One step, huh? Are you serious?
There was a bit of an incident. I ran into an Heirs of Ida patrol near the cannon. Fortunately, I had my wits and ran away. I lost them in no time. It was almost a perfect escape, but...
I knew there'd be a but.
But I realized after I lost them that I didn't bring the component pack with me.
We need the location information of the component pack.
I'll mark it down for you. The success of this mission rests on your shoulders now. The cannon has been restored to working order. There are quite a few little problems with it, but it should be usable. The only problem is, the fire control system is dead. We can't input direct fire coordinates. I need you to place an aiming beacon at the Omnium Tower to guide the shell to its target. The Heirs of Ida has probably guessed what we're up to. Time is running out. Go quickly. Heirs of Ida! Above you! Incoming! Rats! The Heirs of Ida hacked the turret's controls! Come back! The giant
seal. It's time to go home.
Go home! No way!
Why did they leave?
I think we've been had. We don't have time for this. We need to shut down the Omnium Tower quickly. Finally taken care of the Omnium Tower. Those Hykros fuddy-duddies should... Wait. Hello? What? Astra? All right. Got it.
Astra? Franz, what's going on?
One of my informants is in trouble. His last message mentioned that the heirs of Ida activity has been detected in Astra. And now I'm starting to worry. I'll go to Astra and investigate right away. You head back to Hykros to report the situation to Elric. I have a bad feeling about this.
Archon Elric, we have successfully shut down all of the Omnium Towers. But Franz has been informed that the heirs of Ida are carrying out operations in the Astra region.
I know. The current situation is not looking too hopeful. We've underestimated the enemy's strength in this region. Not only in Astra, the heirs of Ida have launched large-scale operations everywhere. I'm afraid the situation will soon spiral out of control. The forces Hykros is able to mobilize at present are far from sufficient to bring the situation under control, and I must give priority to ensuring the safety of the Tower of Fantasy itself. So, there are no forces available to provide Astra with support. Only Franz remains on the island. He will be able to provide you with intelligence. Time is pressing down on us. You can start right away. You may be the only hope for the people there.
Ida attacking already? The guards aren't going to last much longer. I need to help them.
What are you doing back here? We were worried that we might be short of hands.
Paul, what's going on here?
We just finished holding back an Heirs of Ida squadron. I tracked them all the way here. That's their stronghold up ahead. They have a space rift set up inside. We must destroy it, or they'll send for reinforcements. You're just in time. Come with me. We're running out of time. They're streaming out of the Heirs of Ida stronghold just up ahead. I bet we can find something in the stronghold. Let's go! See the space rift? That's where they're coming from. We have to take it down. See? There are already so many of them. It won't be easy to get close to the space rift.
What are we going to do?
A famous machinist passed by not long ago. I bought a powerful mecha from him called the Destroyer. That thing wasn't cheap. Hop in and try it out. I hope this thing is as powerful as that guy said. Let's see what it can do.
I'm ready.
It's obviously very powerful, but it's not all that stable. I'll have to find some time to improve it.
Is there anything else related to the Heirs of Ida I can help with?
The island is full of their people. I don't know how many more there might be. Franz is also helping to investigate further.
I can't detect Mr. Franz's location. More accurate positioning is required.
Okay, he should be near the main gate of the shelter. If they want to find him, go quickly. I'll stay here and check if there are any valuable clues nearby.
It's just the two of you? I knew I couldn't count on those old guys. No matter how much I give, they always have more important interests to protect. Let's get down to business. My informant has some very important information about the heirs of Ida's operation. But he couldn't make it. He had to leave the information at the place we agreed to meet, on the abandoned tower in the Rusty Belt. It seems the heirs of Ida are aware of this, and they're searching around the tower, hoping that the intelligence has not fallen into our hands.
Let's retrieve the intelligence.
All right, Paul will pick you up. I have to investigate the situation in the south first. See you later.
I need to avoid these guards. I have to make it to the top of the tower. I hope these boards are sturdy enough.
Space Rift beacon activated. Please retreat as soon as possible.
What's up? Oh, good job on retrieving the intelligence.
The information is encrypted. We'll have to ask Franz to help us interpret it.
I don't know where Franz is. He just sent me some coordinates, but I can't reach him.
Where are the coordinates?
Near the Southern Ring Ranges. We don't have much time. Let the drone take you there. I've set the coordinates already. I'll wait for you at the shelter. Send a message if you need help. This send you up there!
I didn't find Franz, only a damaged communicator. Do you think he might be in trouble?
If he falls into the hands of the heirs of Ida, we won't be able to interpret the intelligence. We have to get him back. I just received a report that an heirs of Ida camp has been located on the northern mountain. Franz may have been taken there. You should go and try your luck. I have to stay at the shelter to repair the damaged defense facilities, so I can't join you this time. Be careful. This is enough energy to send you up there!
They're just in time. Some crazy woman with 4 arms just left with her people.
4 arms. Psst. Target profile retrieval failed.
Angel of Clemency Aegis. You've dealt with her before. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't have been caught. They seem to be looking for a very important item on the island, but I don't know what it is. Oh, did you get the intelligence? Show it to me. The information has been encrypted multiple times. It'll take some time to fully decode it, but I can already see that it mentions a specific location often, and it's somewhere nearby. The heirs of Ida have sent so many people to the island, so it'll be no walk in the park. Go and investigate first. I'll meet you after reading through all the information. There has to be clues here. Let's split up to save time. Get over here, kid. It seems we're a little too late. Aegis has probably gotten away. The intelligence mentions that a time engine prototype was stored here, but the machine lacked some key components and was written off as a faulty device that couldn't be used.
What do the heirs of Ida plan to do with this machine?
It seems that they intend to use it to travel back to before the Cataclysm. Whatever they have planned, it's something big.
Before the Cataclysm? Then we can prevent all the chaos in the world from ever having took place?
It would be unwise to think so optimistically. If it were that easy, all those people in Hykros would have done it a long time ago. There are many technical details mentioned in the intelligence, stuff that goes far beyond my comprehension. We'll have to find someone who knows more to take a look at it. We can't afford to delay this matter any longer. I'll go back to Hykros right away, and you go find Dr. Claire. We have to find out the details of their plan as soon as possible.
Visitor? Hello. Please, come later. Now, temporarily closed.
Welcome. Leave. Danger. Warning. Please cooperate. Third cycle. Abort. Fourth cycle. Abort. System failure. Please execute secondary protocol.
This is private land. Please leave now.
Slayer? What happened here?
This is private land. Please leave now.
Where's the doctor? Dr. Claire, your master. Where did she go?
This is private land. Please leave now.
Update. Detected faulty target control unit and abnormal behavior logic.
This is...
Hey, who's over there? Can you hear me?
Doctor, where are you?
Oh, it's you. Let me get to the point. This emergency communication channel won't stay up for long. The heirs of Ida may soon realize I'm secretly contacting the outside.
The heirs of Ida.
They hacked into my central control system and tampered with the behavior logic of my AIs. The droids on the island are now their eyes and ears.
Doctor, where are they holding you? I have something important to show you.
I don't know where I am. It's like some kind of laboratory. They came in through a space rift. Listen, the only one who knows where I am now is Mello. I sent Mello to the surface before the heirs of Ida took me away. Find Mello. Mello might not be the brightest bulb in the pack, but Mello can definitely help you to locate my whereabouts.
Warning. Smart servants of Cetus Island are out of control. Mello's operational status.
Mello is different. Mello is an airhead. I didn't bother connecting it to the system, so it won't be affected by the heirs of Ida's program. I'm not sure they'll stay. Someone's coming. You'd better hurry up.
Big fellow! Help! Mello! Mello? What happened to the island? Where's the doctor? Taken. Doctor. House. Ahead. Bad people. You mean the bad guys took the doctor to the house up ahead?
Mia recommends that you investigate immediately.
Mello, the doctor isn't in the camp.
Doctor? Not here?
Did you see anyone leave? Any cars, aircraft, anything?
Left? Left! Big car! Big car! Big bridge! Too big bridge!
All right, let's go to the bridge.
Big car! Cross the bridge! Doctor! Cross the bridge!
I'll deal with the enemies on the bridge. You hide behind me.
Dog. Oh, my savior! I finally found you.
Black Dog?
Since we parted ways, I vowed to change my life, to become a new man, a great and virtuous man. Now I've started a small business around here with my cousin, Iron Fist.
Gathering information, determining heirs of Ida activity nearby.
Hey, that's exactly why I was looking for you. They nabbed my cousin Iron Fist while he was making a delivery.
Where are they keeping Iron Fist?
It's right ahead. I'll show you the way. Savior, this way. My savior! The heirs of Ida base camp is just on the mountain ahead. I've already surveyed the surrounding terrain. I found a path with relatively fewer guards. Let's slip in from there. Patrols! Please deal with them, Savior.
Who? Huh? Is that you?
Hannah, are you okay?
I feel dizzy.
What happened on the island? Where's the doctor?
It was an old man in purple. He brought many people to the island to see the doctor. Then, I don't know what happened. The old man started shouting at the doctor. Then the people he brought became all fierce all of a sudden. And then, I don't remember.
Is there anyone else locked up here?
I only remember a guy with a big head making a lot of noise. I think he had just been caught and was losing it big time.
Cousin! Oh, you finally came to save me.
Whoa! You're okay now. That's all that matters.
Can I interrupt? Have you seen Dr. Claire from Cetus Island?
Oh, who are you?
This is the one I mentioned to you, my savior. You should show your respect. Bow down to your new savior.
Oh, it's you! Yes, you are not only my cousin savior now, you're my savior too!
We'll talk about your grateful hearts another day. I just want to know if you've seen Claire. Dr. Claire!
Yes, I saw her. She was taken to the glowing platform in the middle of the camp by a group of heirs of Ida androids. As soon as they stepped on it, a bright light appeared beneath their feet, and then everyone disappeared in an instant.
All right, thanks. I'll go take a look.
I owe you. I didn't expect they'd stoop so low.
Doctor, why were they after you?
Why? Well, it's not because of my private research. I've never been so popular.
I found some internal information on the heirs of Ida and Astra. I'd like to ask for your help.
All right, I understand. Hand it over and let's get out of here first. Well, this matter is somewhat troublesome. I thought the heirs of Ida just wanted to get their hands on a prototype of the time engine from me. But it seems, if I'm right, they've already built a similar device, many times larger than my little gadget. A super time machine. Now they plan to send their super machine into the Tower of Fantasy right before the eyes of Hykros. And then, bam.
Bam?
Don't you understand? The heirs of Ida want to use their super time machine to carry out a large-scale time retracement, just as Hykros did 50 years ago. I'm not sure what the consequences of this scheme might be. If something goes wrong, it's likely that we may see another cataclysm, or even worse. Don't panic. It's not too late yet. They were still lacking some core technological components. That's why they came after me. Although I didn't tell them anything, they turned my laboratory inside out. I don't know if they found what they were looking for. We have to prepare for the worst. Those big shots in the sky are probably still oblivious to all this. I can't stand them, but they have to be informed. As for you, you should seize this chance to track down the whereabouts of their super time engine before they activate it.
Where should I start?
Go to your old friend Zeke and his sister, who was transformed into a robot. There seems to be something between them and those lunatics. If they are willing to help, we may be able to turn this around.
Do you know where they are?
The Lumina. It was mentioned in the information you gave me. It's the abandoned ship on the Crown coastline.
I'm leaving right now.
The door's finally open! Great, thank you! Huh? Aren't you a special agent of Hykros? I saw you at the mine.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Huh. What did Giggs ask our group to come here for? Oh yeah, prevention and treatment of the outbreak disease. But we were locked up as soon as we arrived here. The people inside don't look like they came here to treat us. None of my friends they took away came back. It all seems sinister.
Even if they aren't going to experiment on us, we plan on running away. And even if we end up getting shouted at by Giggs, we have to sneak back to the mine first.
Giggs has been expelled. You can return safely.
You mean you got rid of Giggs? So, who's in charge now?
Hey, quit asking so many questions. Let's go!
promised! You promised to bring her back to me!
I will keep my promise, child. As long as you...
I won't work for you anymore!
I am disappointed in you.
Shirley. They took Shirley.
Are you okay? Hang in there!
He lied to me. That lunatic. He...
Whatever you want to say, save it for later. I'll take you to a doctor first.
Go to the snowfield. They're in the snowfield.
Chief Carlos, Zeke, he needs help.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. You'll always be a distinguished guest in this shelter. We're glad to help you in any way we can. I asked someone to check on Zeke's situation. Still in a coma. He was struck by some external force, but he should be fine. Don't worry, it's just a superficial injury. He'll be all right after a few days. I'll let Marie take care of the child. Oh, by the way, after the attack by the heirs of Ida, our medicine is now low. Could you help us find some medical supplies?
What do you need me to do?
We need some glacial eels. They have some blood-clotting compounds in their glands. Oh, and frosted berries. Please gather some if you can. Thanks a lot for the hard work. We can extract a lot of medicinal ingredients from these things. They'll be a great help to us. Oh, your friend Zeke is awake. He's been asking for you. You should go see him.
Sorry. I know what I did was stupid. I'll apologize to them. But first, I have to...
I came to tell you something very important. The heirs of Ida stole a time engine. They're planning a time retracement.
I knew it. The sage lied to me. I thought they just wanted to destroy the Tower of Fantasy, so we could completely get rid of Omnium. But, in fact...
I want to know what happened.
My father used to be one of them. When I was young, he died at the hands of Hykros.
I already know about all this. Paul found a video of the heirs of Ida in the shelter.
I hate them all. Hykros pushed my father to his death, and the heirs of Ida led my father down the path of no return. So, I took Shirley to Astra to escape all this. To find a place to live in peace, but... The heirs of Ida said they could cure Shirley. I thought it was my sister's only hope.
But Shirley, can you really say that she's been saved?
I know, but looking at the way Shirley is now, I didn't have a choice.
Why, did they take Shirley?
I only overheard something they said. There's something special about Shirley. The sage wants to use her as a vessel. That madman just wanted to turn Shirley into a machine completely at his disposal. A puppet who can die for his ambition whenever he wants. I don't know what they plan to do, but Shirley is obviously a major part of Sage's plan. I wanted to take her away.
Where was Shirley taken?
The heirs of Ida have many hidden strongholds in this region. I'm not sure where she was taken. I installed a tracking device on her. As long as I can determine the location of the signal, I can find Shirley. We need to head to the top of the iceberg. It'll be easier to detect the signal from there.
You better focus on recovering and leave the investigation to me.
But, well, I'll leave it to you.
Off again, eh? I asked Marie to find a drone to take you. You won't have to worry about being blocked off by mines this time. Ha!
Thank you. I'll leave Zeke in your capable hands.
Don't worry, we'll take care of him.
There you are! Chief Carlos told me everything. He said I should help you find a means of transportation. Here, we found this. Heirs of Ida left this drone. I asked someone to repair it for you. Be careful when flying around it, and don't blame me if you fall out of the sky.
I'm not losing.
Open area at the mountaintop for better reception. A weak signal in that direction. Marie? Why is she here?
Oh, I found you, I guess.
Marie, what are you doing here?
Your friend ran off when I went to get his medicine.
What? Where did he go?
I'm searching for him now. Chief Carlos asked me to take care of him, and now, what am I going to do? What a mess! How could he do this? We took him in with open arms, but now he's causing us all this trouble.
Zeke must have gone to find Shirley himself.
Sorry, Marie. Leave Zeke to me. I'll make sure he comes back and apologizes to you in person.
Don't say sorry to me. If it wasn't for you, who else would look after such a rude fool? He's still wounded, so he couldn't have gotten far. The footprints seem to end around here. Let's take a look around, quickly!
Zeke's body. I need to find him quickly. The signal is getting stronger. Should be this way. The signal is just up ahead. I hear the sound of fighting. Heirs of Ida. It must be Zeke. Try to do this alone.
Sorry, I can't just wait around. If they complete the transformation, my sister will...
The source of the signal is nearby. Shirley can't be far.
There's a lab up ahead. Shirley may be held there. Come on, let's storm the place together. Reinforcements from the heirs of Ida are streaming in. We need to get out of here. Shirley, are you okay?
I think I had a dream. I saw a lot of things in this dream, but my memory is slowly blurring. It was like a hall. There was a machine in the middle of the hall. I also heard the voices of strangers, many of them. When I got close to the machine, their voices filled my mind. They want me. No, I can't remember.
Shirley's machine may very, very, very well be the time engine taken by the heirs of Ida.
I don't know. I hope that madman can't start the time engine yet. Either way, time is running out. We can't afford to plan this right now. Let's split up. The heirs of Ida have two major strongholds nearby. One is their headquarters, Arniel Fortress, and the other is their arsenal. I'll take Shirley and investigate the Arniel Fortress. The Sage will most likely be in there somewhere. You handle the arsenal. Find and destroy the time engine before the Sage starts the time retracement process. Otherwise, we'll be out of options.
You mean find the Sage?
This is the most difficult and dangerous choice I've ever had to make. The fortress is heavily defended, and the Sage is protected by the Angels of Clemency.
We can ask Hykros for help.
Them. If you think it's necessary, I'll synchronize the location of the arsenal with you. Be careful.
Lose.